to drift through life, allowing events to unfold without ever stopping to note their impact on our lives. Left unexamined, it can be all too easy to drift through life, allowing events to unfold without ever stopping to note their impact on our lives. Left unexamined, the difficult incidents can become sources of fear and confusion, and even worse, they can lead us into a cycle of judgment, anger, and shame. That's why learning to be mindful, to tend ourselves with compassion, is crucial for true well-being. Even though neuroscientists have demonstrated the life-changing benefits of mindfulness and compassion training, many of us continue to face obstacles that keep us from cultivating this powerfully restorative practice. And in this video, I want to talk to you about those obstacles and about how you can move beyond them to experience the way that mindfulness can open your heart, calm your mind, and awaken your compassion. But first, thank you to all who shared their thoughtful comments on the last video. If you missed it, just click the link above. In that video, we took a look at the benefits of training in mindfulness and compassion and the possibilities for its practice, both personally and professionally. Hello again, I'm Jack Kornfield, trained both as a Buddhist monk and with a PhD in clinical psychology. So let's consider some of the obstacles to mindfulness practice that you may face. Many of us think of mindfulness as boring, or on the flip side, we worry that we don't have the time in our schedule to do it consistently enough to reap its full benefits. Or we may be concerned that it's too difficult to learn, or perhaps that it will make us too passive. But what I found is quite the opposite. In my work with veterans who carry the weight of grief and trauma in their bodies and hearts, I see the power of mindfulness when they finally tell their stories, held in mindfulness and respect, and learn to extend compassion to themselves. Similarly, when I work with middle school children who have their own anxieties, peer pressure, and confusion, I see the effect that mindfulness can have on their young, precious lives. It's almost magic the way change can occur in just weeks. When we practice mindfulness and compassion, we are able to acknowledge what is present however we find it. These practices offer us the freedom to touch our fears and confusion, our grief and longing in a new way. Neuroscience studies show that even after only 6 or 8 weeks of mindfulness training, there can be visible changes in brain structure, as well as in the formation of more robust neural connections. Mindfulness and compassion help us to develop steadiness, resilience, and balance. They expand our window of tolerance to embrace the breadth of our human experience. And they help us build trust in ourselves and in the force and unfolding of life itself. As the poet Pablo Neruda explains, you can pick all the flowers, but you can't stop the spring. Our formal education usually doesn't teach us how to navigate this human life with its 10,000 joys and 10,000 sorrows. But with mindfulness and compassion, we can learn to trust the unfolding of life with a deep inner well-being. With these practices, we can begin to develop a wise relationship within our own body, heart, and mind, as well as to those around us. We can acquire practical tools to tend to ourselves and to serve and care for others. And the best thing about mindfulness practice is that we can start exactly where we are. Even as you listen to these words, you can take a deep breath and bring mindfulness to your body. Notice how it is with you right now, and how even a moment of kind attention to your body can bring a more spacious ease. Now notice too the state of your heart, and let the same kind attention bring greater ease around whatever it is you are feeling just here and now. No matter our plans, the mystery of life unfolds in unexpected ways, ways that are marvelous at times and difficult at others. The lives of people like Nelson Mandela serve as exemplars for us, especially when we encounter our own difficulties. They inspire us and show us what's possible. But graciousness and courage are not for extraordinary people like Nelson Mandela alone. These qualities are your birthright as well, and the gifts and benefits of these trainings can be found in your own life. We each have the capacity to meet both our difficulties and blessings with dignity and understanding. In the next video, I'll tell you more about compassion and the art of forgiveness, and why cultivating these qualities can transform your life. But for now, I'd like to hear from you. In the comments below, please share what holds you back from beginning a regular mindfulness practice. Or if you already have one, what are the obstacles you face in maintaining it? I look forward to hearing your thoughts, and I'll be back soon. Thanks for watching.